Hello and welcome to a weekend reading vlog. Now I just wanted to film this intro. I'm actually filming this on the last day that I'm vlogging. However, the order of this video is going to be a little weird. So I'm going to start the video off with my 24-hour readathon with my best friend Lexi. We've been doing it as a yearly tradition, and this was year 4, and so I wanted to film that. But then I'm going to go back in time and show clips from Anime Matsuri when I met one of my favorite YouTubers, Julian Doodles. And then I also want to show clips. Me and my sister, we went to a color museum and it was phenomenal. So I want to show clips from that. And then we will jump back in time to today me. So sorry if it's chaotic, but if you don't know me, hello, my name's Cass, and I should just call myself Chaotic Cass because a lot of my videos are like this, but I hope you have a fun time watching, and I hope I didn't lose you straight away. So let's go ahead and get into the introduction of my plans for reading. So cut to yesterday, Cass. Today is a 24, oh hi, this is Lexi. Anyway, today we're doing a 24-hour readathon, but our definition of 24 hours is more like 12 hours because bitches were tired. Bitches were very tired. This is year 4. It's kind of a tradition we do each summer where we do a 24-hour readathon together, and yeah, this is year 4. So let's talk about reading plans. One of the books I want to pick up is Brother Band the Stern Chase. More like finally pick up, because this doesn't release until October in the US, but I ended up getting my hands on the UK version back in March, but I hadn't read it. So I'm wanting to read it now because I finally reread the series up to book 8, so it's time. It's time. Next we have Red, White, and Royal Blue, which someone bullied me into wanting to read. I'm not going to name any names, but I'm going to describe her. She's wearing a black shawl and sitting right next to me. Lexi has been begging me to read Red, White, and Royal Blue, and I told her jokingly, I was like, well, just buy the book for me and then I'll read it. And then she did. So here we are. And then I have Finale by Stephanie Garber. This is the last book in the Caraval series, and I am extremely excited. Lexi is extremely excited to see my reactions to the book. She says shit goes down. I'm nervous, but I'm very excited because I have just enjoyed going into the Caraval universe, and I'm probably going to start with Finale and then move on to my other books because I just really want to finish the series. I really want to know where it's going. Now, Lexi, what are you planning on reading?
I am unconfident in the amount of reading that we will do.
I am an optimist. Every video.
So I brought my current read, which is Call Down the Hawk, the Dreamer trilogy. I've got the dust cover off because if you read with dust covers on, you are insane.
I second that.
But I'm about 150 pages in roughly now, so that's 50 more pages than last night when we actually started this.
12. It's a 12-hour readathon. And we're just planning on reading all day.
2 of those are going to be spent ice skating.
True.
Other book is So This Is Ever After by F.T. Lukens. I've heard it's really cute. I'm super excited. It's about warlocks and magic. So
those are our reading plans. We also have plans to eat food, which is always a good time. I guess we should talk about our first stop is going to be our favorite, the tradition. We're going to the Full Cup, which is our favorite coffee shop / bookstore. So let's get going.
Fun transition?
Fun transition? I don't know. Do you want to plow with the screen? Just like zoom. Okay. And cut. We are now at the mall to go ice skating, but I wanted to give an update about Finale. I just finished part 1, and so much shit has gone down in this book that I find any of it hard to believe, because so much went down in the other books for it to all be resolved, but all the deaths in this book, I don't believe. I just don't believe them. They're gonna be resolved, please, right? Right? So much is happening, and I can't speak about any of it without giving spoilers, but I can't predict where this book is going. I don't really want to try to predict. I'm just here for the journey. So we are going to ice skate for a little bit, and then I will finish reading finale and give my thoughts. Or maybe I'll read a part and then give my thoughts again. We shall see. But we're gonna go ice skate and not break my phone. The ice rink was closed, so instead we went to a Daiso that was right next to the mall, and I bought a bunch of stationery stuff, which I'll show later. Ender's Game? Yes, that's the one, or at the author's name sounded so familiar. I was like, why do I know Orson Scott Card? Yeah, I really liked Ender's Game. We are back from our excursion out and about. We didn't ice skate because the rink was closed. We ate and then we went to Half Price, and it is August 1st, which means that I am off a book buying ban. I survived July buying 0 books. Thank you. Thank you. It was so difficult, but then naturally I stepped into Half Price and suddenly money was spent. So the first book I got was H2O by Virginia Bergen. And then I also got all 5 of the Gregor and the Underland Chronicles. I got all 5 books. Both of these I read back when I was in middle school, and I really want to do a video where I read some of my childhood favorites. So I bought the whole series. This cover is really cool. I do want to show it off real quick because the acid drops are see-through. And then the book, like, you know how some books have like a blip of a section of the book near the beginning? That's what it is, but in the shape of a raindrop, so it's kind of snazzy. And then I did also go to Daiso and spend a lot of money, like I mentioned earlier, but I wanted to show off some of the things I got, mostly for annotating purposes. So 2 things, sticky notes. Pink is my favorite color, so I got pink. And then lots of tabs in various colors. So I have this beautiful color palette, some blues. Will you stop dying in the background of my video? And then this one. I'm excited to use these tabs to correlate them to the colors on the cover. So I picked up a bunch of different ones. Also, my update about Finale. It is incredible. It is incredible. I am so excited for the ending. I have exactly 100 pages left, and I literally cannot speak about anything, even in a vague manner, without spoiling this entire book, because there are so many bomb drops and plot twists and grand reveals, and I really love the short chapters in this book as well. I was talking to Lexi about that earlier, about short chapters where I never get bored with the POV that we're in and like everything that's happening. So the rapid switching back and forth, I dig. I never thought I was a girly who liked the short chapters, but I'm a girly who likes the short chapters. Do you want to show off the 3 books you got? And
sure.
Just
I will be very brief.
Okay. Here we go. Rapid
fire.
fire.
Rapid fire. These 2 are first book of the Raven Cycle series, The Raven Boys, hardcover. Finishes my collection. This one, hardcover. I don't know if they've changed the covers, but just in case they have, it was at Half Price, and even if not, it would be cheaper there anyway, so I wanted to go ahead and grab it while it was there. And then finally, I also bought, against her advisement, the Bane Chronicles, because I love Magnus.
Anything written with more than Cassandra Clare is garbage. Okay, I read Tales of the Shadowhunter Academy. I read like half of this book. Garbage, and we're leaving it at that. But now we are going to read. I'm going to continue and finish Finale. I like how when I hold up the book, it blocks your head. We don't need her in the shot. I'm gonna finish Finale. She's gonna finish
Called on the Hawk
by Maggie
Stiefvater.
Let's get back to reading. I'm gonna update y'all once I finish the book. I'm really excited for my reaction. I finished Finale, and I have no words except for the word on this pillow. I really loved it. I get why people love the series. It was so fun to be in the Caraval universe, and I miss it already. I loved all the twists and turns that Stephanie Garber took me on, and I ended up liking this book way more than the other two because going back and forth between sisters, they actually grew on me. This was the first book where I actually liked the main characters and not just the love interest. The ending was so good. It was so in character for both of them. 5 out of 5, I guess I should mention. 5 out of 5, really enjoyed it. And now I'm gonna pick up Brother Band because, no. You're supposed to react.
I'm sorry.
Now I'm gonna pick up Red, White, and Royal Blue. You were supposed to be like, bitch, no.
Take 2.
Now I'm gonna pick up Brother Band.
No.
I'm actually gonna pick up Red, White, and Royal Blue because I'm kind of scared of being murdered. It's gonna be a fun read. It's a little bit long. It is 400 pages. Lord. Oh, that is something I did actually want to mention about Finale was how fast the story went. Like, I was reading it and Lexi was like, you're plowing through that book. And sure enough, I was on page like 150 and it didn't feel like it. Every time I opened the book, I was just excited to read it. This book, I was 4 pages in when I started loving the characters. I am 1 chapter in and I'm obsessed already. Like, I know I'm gonna love this. Lexi's over here freaking out because she knew it, but the writing is so funny. The characters, I'm so excited to continue reading this. So that is what I'm going to do. I'm peacefully annotating and I see this bitch just reading my annotation notes over my shoulder. Anyways, I'm 50 pages in and I'm still loving it. Will that satisfy you? Can you go back to your own reading now and stop staring at me?
I'm gonna like just pop up in the middle of the night and be like, hey, how's it going?
No, she has been. I like feel movement and I look and it's just her peering over my shoulder. Every time I laugh, oh, what part are you at? Oh, what'd they say? Oh, what's going on? She's getting the play-by-play. Like, I might as well just read it aloud to her.
I would be fine with this.
I love this book so much. It's not even funny. Like, I am on page 150. I was gonna say shit just went down, but that would be a little bit too literal. I started annotating it. Hello? I am just having an absolute time reading this book. I'm obsessed. I didn't mean to be, but here we are. And this little bitch over here is still just absolutely entertained that I love it.
I'm so proud.
Her legacy is me loving Red, White, and Royal Blue and being correct about it. But she's leaving. Thank God. I can't stand any more of this reading over my shoulder shit. Goodbye.
Good riddance.
Oh my god, this one left for you. It
Did
sold
you?
out a while ago. Yeah.
Like, thank you.
People keep looking at my stand like, you have one. And I'm like, yeah, I guess. Like, it's not for you. I can't believe you drove 4 hours for this.
Yeah. Would it be awkward to say it was mostly to meet you? Would
Oh,
it be awkward?
what the heck? Oh, wait.
3 years, bro. I've been following your channel.
Guess who I met? A subscriber. She's so cute. My favorite one. Don't tell anyone else.
Yeah, that better go on the internet. Like,
Yeah,
that
it
better
will
on
be.
there.
Of course it is. Oh my god, it's so nice to finally meet
Oh,
you.
me too. I'm so excited you came to Texas. I was like, oh my gosh, we can't afford to go to Cali. Like, there's no way. Hello, it is the next day. It is the last day that I'm going to be filming this because I'm hoping to finish Red, White, and Royal Blue and finish and start. I'm sorry, that was backwards. Start and finish The Stern Chase, which is book 9 of Brother Band. But I want to discuss my thoughts and feelings on Red, White, and Royal Blue thus far. Now, I'm annotating this book, which I showed, I believe, last night, but so many tabs. So many tabs. I'm a little bit annoyed that the tabs I'm using, they're pastel, which I knew, but they're so pastel that it's hard to differentiate colors. Like, I'm sure it's not even showing up on camera. I'm sure they all look white, but I've got a few. Okay, I've actually used every single pink tab that was on the tabs. So I'm out of pink tabs. I have to open up a new package. I am currently on page 292, which is chapter 11. And oh my goodness, first of all, these chapters are so bloody long. Which, if you know me, because I literally told you yesterday while I was reading Caraval, I love me some short chapters, but these chapters are chunky because obviously I'm on page 292 and I'm only on chapter 11. However, I adore the relationship and the banter that's going on. It is literally right up my alley. I wish I picked this up sooner, you know, when it was actually at peak popularity. Doesn't matter that it's not because I'm still enjoying it. It's been a while since I've had 2 new reads that are back-to-back, probably 5-star reads. I still have like a solid 130, 150 pages, I think. I'm loving it. I am truly loving it. Now, today I plan to go back to the coffee shop and read some more, finish this, and then finish the other book. Now, there are a few tidbits I need to do before I continue reading this today, but it mostly involves cleaning, which is very boring, and obviously I'm not going to show you that. But I thought I'd mention it because I'm having this as an end goal. It's like a reward. Hello, I'm back from the coffee shop. It's actually currently 9:40 at night. The thing I've like dreamed of happening happened today while I was at the coffee shop. My own little coffee shop romance, but not. So essentially I was just sitting there. I had just finished Red, White, and Royal Blue, which I will discuss in just half a sec here. And this guy just approaches me and strikes up conversation. And we start talking about books and YouTube and just various topics. And we literally chatted for like 2.5 hours. Like, the coffee shop closed and the owner was like, y'all can just go on the back porch and y'all are more than welcome to like continue your conversation there. And yeah, it was so cool and so random. It was kind of cute, but logically it wouldn't work out. But it was really cool. It was a very like, wow, you know, life can be like this, where you just randomly meet a stranger and you talk with them for 2.5 hours. But now I'm going to talk about Red, White, and Royal Blue because I finished it, and 5 out of 5 stars. Obviously. I will be honest, I didn't annotate that much towards the end of the book simply because I just got too wrapped up in the story. And then when the big situation that goes down near the end of the book happens, I was just so stressed. And I wanted to protect both Alex and Henry from just everything that was happening. But I thoroughly enjoyed this book, and if you're looking for a cute little queer romance, I definitely recommend Red, White, and Royal Blue. I didn't actually get a chance to start The Stern Chase, however, I'm going to change into some comfy clothes and start it because I am determined to start and finish it tonight. It is only 300 pages and it's going to be a fairly quick read just because John Flanagan's writing style I'm super familiar with, and so it shouldn't be an issue to fly through this book. I am so incredibly mad right now. I am 28 pages into this book, and they're at an engagement party for two characters that are part of the Brother Band crew. And it is the dumbest thing ever. I hate it so much. Rosalie, my lovely Rainer's Apprentice friend from the Netherlands, you were right. This is stupid. I am so mad. Also, that noise you hear is my wood candle. But I finally started Brother Band, and I know I'm going to enjoy it because I'm in the Brother Band universe, and I'm already enjoying it other than this reveal right now. It just has me absolutely infuriated. Say hello.
Did I chill too?
It's beautiful.
Oh, thank you. Hello to the vlog.
We're on one of our phone calls talking about everything but nothing at the same time.
Literally nothing.
But
Not
literally
nothing,
everything.
just nothing.
Everything.
No, not everything.
Yes, everything. Hello, it is the next morning, and I officially finished Brother Band the Stern Chase. I was going to stay up reading it last night, but instead Katie and I talked until 3 in the morning, so I was in no shape to try to read the rest of this book last night. But I did finish it this morning, and even though I'm going to give it 5 stars, I was a little bit disappointed. This series has definitely gone downhill since book 6, which was The Ghost Faces. I feel like that was the last book where it was substantial with the plot and the character development. This seemed very haphazardly thrown together. It follows a similar arc to what happens in books 2 and 3. Something is stolen from them and they have to go retrieve it. Except for the difference is in books 2 and 3, there's so much character development and it's so much more intense with the fighting and the battling. And this is a tiny book. And to fit essentially the same storyline that was in books 2 and 3, which are pretty big books, and condense it down to just a tiny little thing, it definitely felt like it was lacking a lot of character development, character growth. Some of the characters seemed completely different, like the clip I mentioned earlier about the wedding. I feel like John Flanagan missed out on an opportunity to make this book so much more than where it ended, because the entire plot of the book and the big thing that happens could have been stretched out over many more books and been made into such a bigger deal than it was. But it was not, and it just had so much potential, and it definitely let me down, even though I will rank it 5 stars on Goodread because I do that for all Rainer's Apprentice and Brother Band books because I cannot bring myself to rank it any lower. Hopefully, if John Flanagan does release a book 10, which I'm assuming he will because there was no like solid conclusion to this, like their adventure wrapped up, but they still have a bunch of strings that need to be tied, but hopefully book 10 will be much better than this was. To recap the other books that I read 3 during this vlog, which was Brother Band the Stern Chase, Finale, and Red, White, and Royal Blue. Now, my thoughts on Finale, I 5-starred. So basically, I 5-starred every book, even though, ironically, the book in my favorite series was my least favorite. We love that. But Finale was 5 stars. I love the Caraval universe, and I cannot wait to read the, I don't know if it's a prequel series, but the companion series about Jax. I can't remember what the title is called, but I am very excited to pick it up because I really want to return to the Caraval universe. It's just so fun, and I definitely will be doing a reread of this, and it's just very inspiring. The way that Stephanie Garber describes things just like makes me wish that I could picture things more vividly in my head. But this would be such a perfect book series for a TV show, so hopefully one day they will do that because oh my, it would be so good. Then the other book that actually is getting a movie adaptation, I think by Amazon. I can't remember. Lexi was talking to me about it, and I think it was Amazon, and that is Red, White, and Royal Blue by Casey McQuiston. It was such a fun, cute, queer little romance read. It made my heart so happy. I tabbed it. I annotated it. So many iconic characters, Like, I understand if people think it's a little bit over the top or all the characters kind of are dramatic, because they totally are, but the writing was right up my alley with the humor and the wit and the sarcasm, and the enemies to lovers, Henry and Alex, are just so cute, and I really, really enjoyed picking up Red, White, and Royal Blue, and this is my formal apology to Lexi. So I'm sorry for taking so long to pick this up and not trusting you. These are the 3 books that I read during this vlog. I really hope you enjoyed hearing my thoughts. Hopefully I gave you a diverse enough, wow, all of these were very different. So hopefully I gave you diverse enough books to entertain you. But thank you so much for watching, and I really hope to see you in my next one. Toodles!